So, Niner faithful, day after the 49ers select Trey Lance with the number 3 overall pick. Day 2 of the NFL draft is about to kick off. We're about 5 minutes away. I'll be interested to see who the 49ers second round pick is. There's a couple guys I like at that number 2 spot, but I'll be making a reaction video and whatnot on that, obviously, when they're on the clock. But either way, I want to go more into detail on this 49ers pick and the selection of Trey Lance last night. The wild card selection, in my opinion, it was the home run pick. It was the pick they had to make. And personally, when I dug kind of more deep in Justin Fields and Trey Lance, I noticed that really in all reality, when it came down to it, I was fine with either or. I don't think you could have went wrong with Fields. I don't think you could have went wrong with Trey Lance. But Mac Jones was not your guy. Mac Jones, by far, he's got the lowest ceiling in this draft. I'm not saying Mac Jones can't be an all-time great, because he can. He's working under the greatest coach of all time. With the 49ers, that didn't sit well with a lot of the fans, including myself, considering it was just like a scratch off of Jimmy Garoppolo's ass. And if anybody in the NFL can make that system work, it's Bill Belichick with the New England Patriots. So with Mac Jones going there, great pick for the New England Patriots. I thought the value was great. I think that's a good pick for New England. But we're talking about Trey Lance here. What he brings to the 49ers is limitless. Leadership. He's very smart. His psychological tests were off the charts, according to Kyle Shanahan. He was by far viewed as the smartest quarterback in this whole entire NFL draft by the 49ers. And that's saying something, considering Kyle Shanahan being one of the greatest or one of the best offensive minds in football. He's an exceptional play caller. And, we understand that. But either way, psychological tests were off the charts. He's got a cannon. He's big. His structure, 6'4", 227. He's a Josh Allen build. He's like a Patrick Mahomes. That's who he kind of resembles when you look at him, in his build and whatnot. For his play style, Steve McNair vibes, Deshaun Watson vibes, Dak Prescott vibes, Mahomes vibes, just his play style. I'm not comparing him to those quarterbacks just yet. But either way, yeah, his structure, he's big, he's physical, he's durable. And here's the thing, a lot of people are knocking that Trey Lance only played 17 college football games and that he didn't play last year and whatnot. Listen, Trey Lance played just as many games as Mac Jones did, and a lot of you 49ers fans were thinking that Mac Jones was the guy. You guys wanted him in that sense. I'm not saying that you thought it would be him. There's a handful of 49ers fans that really wanted Mac Jones out there, and I just couldn't wrap my head around it. But either way, it was just pickle. All weekend long, Schefter said it was pickle between Trey Lance and Mac Jones, and they ultimately came down to the decision that Trey Lance, they just could not pass on they couldn't pass on him with his psychological test being off the charts and the fact that, on top of everything, he was a freak athlete and a rare talent. So this is a home run pick. Trey Lance, in my opinion, by far has the highest upside in this whole entire draft among all the quarterbacks. This guy could be a super talent in the NFL, superstar. And obviously that's what the 49ers are hoping happens. But yeah, and then you talk about Trey Lance's leadership skills. There were North Dakota State teammates talking about Trey Lance and what he's going to bring to the 49ers and whatnot. And they said that he was the first guy in the office and the last guy to leave the office. And that's big. This guy's a grinder. He's got a chip on his shoulder. His demeanor is great. I never really feel that. Same with kind of Justin Fields. I never kind of felt Trey Lance gave me a vibe where the moment was too big for him. When you get an athlete like Trey Lance and Justin Fields, dual threat talent, the sky is truly the limit for them guys because they can do it all. There was a play in high school. Trey Lance had a sack, an interception, a blocked punt, a touchdown pass. This dude's insane. And like I said, he's got a very good shot working under Kyle Shanahan in this 49ers franchise to be a superstar quarterback. And I think the 49ers nailed the pick. I'm super pumped to see Trey Lance get on the field. Here's the thing. With him not playing last year at North Dakota State, I would not want the 49ers to not play him at all next season. Because if he doesn't play at all next season, that's going to be 2 full years he hasn't taken a snap. And that doesn't really sit well with me. And I'm sure a lot of other people feel that way. But yeah, North Dakota State didn't play last year due to COVID. And with Trey Lance not playing last season, I would expect him to get some snaps in this season. Obviously, we're going to see him in preseason and whatnot, but I'm talking regular season. I want to see this guy get regular season reps and lead this Niners team on for the next 10 years. So, yeah, with that being said, that's kind of my 2 cents. I love this pick. It's a home run pick. It's the pick the 49ers needed to make, and they did. So I give this draft grade A- to B+. I can't say it's an A+.